Imagine holding a coin that millions of people pass through their hands every single day without even noticing it, a coin so common that it hides in your pocket, in your wallet, in the change you get from a grocery store. But here's the twist: what if I told you that a simple quarter from 2022, the Denver Mint, could carry secrets, value, and history that most people never stop to think about? Today, we're diving deep into the 2022 D quarter dollar from America, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance, but in reality, it has a story that stretches across art, politics, economy, and hidden collector value. Hard story build up. The year is 2022. America was emerging from the shadows of a pandemic, inflation was climbing, and history was being made in many corners of the world. At that same time, the U.S. Mint released a new series of quarters under the American Women Quarters program, honoring iconic women who changed history. These quarters were not just money, they were cultural statements struck in metal. And among them stands the 2022 D quarter, minted in Denver, carrying both value and significance. Now think about this: you could have one sitting in your drawer right now, looking worthless, yet under the right circumstances, it could fetch you way more than 25 cents. Description and design. The 2022 D quarter is made of copper nickel clad, weighing 5.67 grams, with a diameter of 24.26 millimeters. On the obverse, it shows the updated portrait of George Washington, but not the same old version you've seen for decades. Instead, this is a new left-facing portrait by Laura Gardin Fraser, a design originally created in 1931 but only approved in 2022 after nearly a century of waiting. This portrait itself is history resurrected. On the reverse side, depending on which design you hold, you could see one of several legendary women like Maya Angelou, spreading her wings of freedom, Dr. Sally Ride, the first American woman in space, Wilma Mankiller, the Cherokee Nation's first female principal chief, Adelina Otero Warren, a suffragist and education pioneer, or Anna May Wong, the first Chinese-American Hollywood star. Each design is a miniature piece of art, telling stories that textbooks often overlook. Value information: the treasure hunt. Now let's get to what excites collectors the most: the value. Most 2022 D quarters are worth exactly face value, 25 cents, when circulated. But here's where the real hunt begins. Uncirculated examples: a 2022 D quarter in pristine condition, straight from a mint roll, can sell for $1 to $5. High mint state grades, MS65 to MS67 at professional grading levels, these coins have sold for $50 to $300, depending on demand. Rare errors and varieties: this is where fortunes are hidden. Off-center strikes, double dies, die clashes, and even small striking mistakes can transform a common coin into a collector's prize. Some reported error 2022 D quarters have sold in auctions for hundreds of dollars, and experts believe that over time, rare varieties could even cross into the thousands. Think about it: a coin you ignore as pocket change could secretly be worth 100 times more. Deeper story: the collector's vision. But the 2022 D quarter is more than just money. It's part of a cultural movement, the U.S. Mint finally honoring women who shaped the nation. When future generations look back, these quarters will stand as symbols of diversity, progress, and recognition. Collectors know this. They don't just buy coins for silver or gold, they buy them for the story etched on metal. And this story, your 2022 D quarter story, is only just beginning. Ending: hard finish and call to action. So, the next time you're handed a quarter in change, don't just toss it aside. Look closely. Check the year, check the mint mark, especially if it's the 2022 D. Because in your hands might be not just a coin, but a piece of art, a slice of history, and maybe, just maybe, a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Collectors know the secret.